Charleston White finally speaks. Charleston said he lost out on 1 million, man, because he wasn't listening to VladTV YouTube advice. We finna jump into this video. Before I do, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's see what's going on.
Speaking of standing over somebody,
yeah,
the All-Star JR Ben 10 situation. And as some of you know, All-Star was on his way to do a VladTV interview when the feds picked him up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, people...
They gonna swear you had something to do with it.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Man, he was on his way to do a VladTV interview? What?
I addressed it right away. People like, oh, he was flying to California to do a VladTV and the feds picked him up at the airport. No, it was actually in Detroit where he was already at. We had booked a studio in Detroit. He was on his way to the studio and he just never made it.
What's to that, y'all? Y'all find that funny, or y'all like, no, he just didn't make it, you know? Vlad say he was on his way to come do that interview, man.
If the feds were really working with me, they would have waited until the interview where he would have told a whole bunch of stuff, which they could have potentially used against him.
They would have gave you a few lines of question to ask if it was really that serious.
He never made it.
Yeah.
He never made it. And listen, I talked to him on the phone that.
So All-Star JR was on his way to meet VladTV for the interview. Feds picked him up. He never made it. Wow. Never made it.
Day to go over what he can and can't talk about. And he was giving me the impression that there were no charges, that it was self-defense, that he was free to go. He is welcome to say whatever he wants.
Let me just say this.
You know, that was the assumption I was going into.
When you was doing the hood DVD shit, the vlog shit, right? Yeah. You had Michael Monroe, may rest in peace. Remember, Too Real for TV.
Do y'all think Vlad the policeman? People be saying Vlad the policeman. Y'all think Vlad working? Or y'all like, nah, man, people just be trying to put that on Vlad. You know, they go up there, do the interviews, and, you know, they do content with him, and then they try to, you know what I'm saying, look down on him.
He was doing all the pimp DVDs.
Okay.
He was doing all the pimp DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of them niggas end up going to the feds because he was doing the cross-country pimping DVDs, right? The feds operation, when he got all them niggas that were doing them DVDs, was cross-country pimping. At some point, if you were really working with the feds, it'd be in some documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have had to get in some, right, y'all? He would have had to get in some documentation, right?
Can't hide it this long.
Right.
It'd have been somebody's PSA, it'd been some court documents.
2008 to 2026.
It'd be somewhere.
Literally nothing.
It'd be somewhere. It'd be some documentation.
People have accused me. Listen, people have said that my interviews have gotten people convicted.
It'll be somewhere.
None.
You have a right to confront your accuser.
So y'all think Vlad ain't, y'all like, nah, Vlad ain't did nobody like that, man. Is y'all rolling with Vlad on that?
It's just like the hip-hop police.
Arab went to jail because of you. Ask Arab. He'll say that nothing we did was in his trial at all. Casanova 2 times went to jail because of you. Once again, nothing to do with me. He did a bunch of shit years later that I had no idea about. I wasn't even talking to him anymore.
Man,
Keefe D might, you know, our interview might be used in his trial.
At least 3 of them. Yours, the Art of Dialogue.
Keefe D, that's the guy that supposed to get out on Tupac. Yeah, he the guy that supposed to get out on Tupac, right? Keefe D, that's him, ain't it? That's him.
And another one.
Cap Capone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
he did like 3 interviews. But then again, when he sat down with me, he had already written a book talking about all the stuff in the interview.
And he was given immunity by the feds, not by the state. And this is state.
That's what he thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The proffer agreements are very dicey.
So let me just say this. I wouldn't say you're a blessing and a curse, because I haven't seen the curse.
Okay.
Charleston White said, y'all gotta quit putting that on Vlad, man. He said Vlad ain't even like that. You know, Charleston said all these people is basically putting stuff on Vlad that he's not even that person.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen the curse either.
I haven't seen the curse.
Yeah, but I think that the community.
If we get out of ego, if we get out of ego, put ego and pride to the side. This is a historical vault. And from what I've
the
known,
catalog, yeah,
it's a historical vault. And from what I've known, that I ain't gonna say I hate to admit it publicly, but nigga, you done help a lot of people in ways.
Vlad had helped people though. Can't take that from him, man. Vlad had put money in people's pocket. A lot of people think that, Vlad not that guy, but he is, you know what I'm saying? Vlad, somebody that's been helping the community. Even though he do the interviews and people say, oh, he getting people locked up. Vlad helping the community, man.
From helping getting their kids back out of CPS, burying motherfuckers that have sat on this platform.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't know. I ain't gonna mention no names, but when I first started, I know Big Paru, you helped. I stood nose to nose with him. You remember? Me and Mob James were going head to head back then. What you did for him and his family.
Oh yeah, no, he's cried about it on camera before, about how his life has changed.
Yeah, well, yeah, so yeah. So
yeah, man, it's an honor. Man, listen, here's what I realized recently. I publicly said I've paid over $1 million in appearance fees.
All right, since 2020, I spent over $1 million in appearance fees to people I've interviewed. This changed the game because media outlets have historically refused to pay their guests. These days, you have people who actually support themselves and their family by getting interviewed. W Vlad, man. That's W Vlad right there. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a W Vlad right there. He right. A lot of people they don't even look like, you know what I'm saying? They don't even be want to look out for real. They be just doing people any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? People be doing people any kind of way. They don't be really looking out for real. Shout out to Vlad, man. If you done spent $1 million since 2020, you gotta think about it. We in 2026, that's 6 years. That's 6 years, chat. Vlad done pay some people bills, man.
To people on my platform. I wasn't exaggerating. That was a real number, but people didn't quite understand the specifics of it until me and Boosie started going back and forth and me and Ari started going back and forth. Because when I publicly put it out there that I was paying Boosie $25,000 and he didn't have to even leave his house. All he had to do was wake up and get dressed, do an interview for 2 or 3 hours and get $25,000. When Ari Spears lives 10 minutes from here, he comes here every month and gets $4,000. I think that culture vulture thing kind of started to go away because wait, hold on. No one's paying like Vlad. Vlad is paying really fair.
Yeah. Vlad paying real bags, man. Let them know, Vlad. Let the people know, man. Vlad say he around here paying real bags and y'all talking about culture vulture.
I've seen the tide change, man. I'm
telling
the last 45, 60 days, I've seen the tide change.
Because all these people, all the viewers that are working people would love, you getting $25,000 for 3 hours? That's over $8,000 an hour. Who would turn that down?
$8,000 an hour? Oh my God, Vlad's giving a bag away, ain't he, chat?
Let me just say this. The money that...
And these are working people hearing this. The money
I lost from you, you probably lost more.
Yeah.
The game you gave me, I've gained 10 times more than what I've lost.
There we go.
So I've never just all the way went in on you. Because I always like to tell them, I have to admit, when I was looking for black faces, I was looking for the Hassan Campbells. I was looking for the quote. I was looking for somebody to tell me, what am I doing wrong? But it's working. You called and told me before I lost it. My arrogance, because you didn't have a black face.
Charleston White say his arrogance stopped him from getting the bag.
Because of you, I thought, I was convinced you culture vulture now. I'm getting cocky, I'm getting a big head now. You're culture vulture me, Vlad. You trying to tell me to stop my game, to go back. You said, man, pre-record, edits. I'm going live every day. Imagine had I listened.
Yeah, I was giving you good advice.
And I went to go edit and learn pre-record.
Charleston White would be massive. That's what we're moving towards, man. Hit that like, subscribe button, man. Appreciate everybody watching. We finna go up on this channel.